Hi guys, welcome to another video from Little to Simple. Picture this, it's a bustling marketplace in a small Indian town. Vendors are calling out their wares, customers are negotiating prices, and amidst the chaos, a chai vendor casually accepts payment with a QR code. No cash, no fuss, just a simple tap on a phone. This is the magic of India's Unified Payments Interface or UPI, a system that has revolutionized how millions of Indians handle money. But how did India arrive at this remarkable achievement? Let's journey through the story of UPI, a tale of vision, innovation, and transformation. The beginning of a dream. In the early 2010s, India was riding the wave of a digital revolution. Smartphones were becoming commonplace and internet access was no longer a luxury. Yet, despite this progress, digital payments remained a distant dream for many. The process was riddled with complications, card details, OTPs, banking credentials. It was anything but user-friendly. Many people, especially in rural areas, still depended on cash, making the idea of a truly digital economy feel like a distant utopia. Enter the Reserve Bank of India and the National Payments Corporation of India. These institutions envisioned a world where money could flow as seamlessly as messages between friends. They dreamed of a system that would be simple, secure, and accessible to all. Thus, in 2016, UPI was born, a bold experiment in reshaping India's payment landscape. At first, the response was lukewarm. Critics doubted whether such a diverse country with its varying levels of financial literacy could embrace this technology. But as history has shown, innovation thrives in adversity. Little did anyone know that UPI would soon become the cornerstone of a digital payment revolution, uniting small businesses, consumers, and institutions under one umbrella. The magic behind UPI. What makes UPI so special? The answer lies in its design. Imagine being able to send money without knowing a person's bank account details. Just a simple ID, like a phone number or an email alias. That's enough. That's the beauty of the virtual payment address. Combine this with features like instant transfers, 24/7 availability, and negligible transaction costs, and you have a recipe for success. At the heart of UPI's success is its seamless user experience. Transactions that once involved complex forms, lengthy delays, and additional charges were now reduced to a few taps on a smartphone. It wasn't just about technology, it was about making people's lives easier. Then there's the genius of QR codes. A street vendor in a remote village can generate a QR code linked to their UPI account. A quick scan and the payment is done. No middlemen, no delays. This simplicity broke down barriers, bringing digital payments to every corner of India. UPI's versatility also meant it wasn't tied to any single app or bank. From government-backed Beam to private players like Google Pay, PhonePe, and Paytm, UPI became the common platform that allowed diverse services to flourish. It democratized access, making it possible for even the smallest financial institutions to participate in the digital economy. But UPI didn't stop at just facilitating payments. It built a robust security framework, ensuring users' data was protected. Multi-factor authentication, encryption, and real-time monitoring ensured that trust was established early on. The trust it garnered became its greatest asset, encouraging even skeptics to give it a try. This focus on security helped UPI leap over the hurdle of digital skepticism in a country where many still feared online fraud. A perfect storm of events. Every great success story has its turning points, and for UPI, one of the most pivotal moments came in 2016, demonetization. Overnight, cash became scarce and people were forced to explore alternatives. UPI, with its promise of instant cashless transactions, emerged as a lifeline. Suddenly, what seemed like a convenience became a necessity. Around the same time, Reliance Jio disrupted the telecom industry, making high-speed internet accessible and affordable. With smartphones in more hands than ever before, UPI found fertile ground to grow. The convergence of connectivity, accessibility, and need created the perfect conditions for UPI's rapid adoption. The government too played its part. Initiatives like Digital India and Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana encouraged financial inclusion. Subsidies, pensions, and even salaries started flowing directly into bank accounts, paving the way for digital transactions. Campaigns promoting cashless transactions, coupled with incentives for digital payments, created a sense of urgency and opportunity. And as private players like Google Pay, PhonePe, and Paytm jumped on the bandwagon, UPI became a household name. Propelled by cashback offers and and clever marketing campaigns. The tipping point wasn't just technological or governmental, it was cultural. For generations, Indians had preferred cash. But as more and more people experienced the convenience of UPI, attitudes began to shift. A chai wala accepting digital payments was no longer a novelty, it became the norm. Transforming lives one transaction at a time. UPI isn't just a payment setup, it's a social and economic equalizer. Imagine a small tea shop owner in a remote village. Earlier, the business relied entirely on cash, limiting their customer base and growth. Today, with a simple QR code, they can accept payments from anyone, anywhere. UPI has empowered millions like them, bringing financial services to the unbanked and underbanked. For the youth, UPI is a lifeline. Freelancers, gig workers, and students no longer have to worry about delays in receiving payments. Splitting bills, paying rent, or even buying groceries has become effortless. Digital wallets may have started the trend, but UPI took it to another level, providing a unified solution for all financial needs. During the COVID-19 pandemic, UPI proved its mettle as a tool for resilience. With physical distancing becoming the norm, contactless payments were no longer a convenience but a necessity. Small businesses survived because they could accept UPI payments. Families could send money to loved ones in need with just a few taps. The adaptability of UPI ensured it wasn't just a technology but a lifeline for millions during uncertain times. The ripple effects of UPI's success extend beyond individual transactions. Banks and financial institutions now cater to a wider audience, leveraging UPI to offer microloans, saving schemes, and insurance to those who were previously outside the financial ecosystem. Women entrepreneurs, often excluded from formal banking systems, have found in UPI a tool for independence and empowerment. A global phenomenon. India's UPI story didn't go unnoticed. The world began to take note. Countries like Singapore and the UAE started exploring similar systems, inspired by UPI's success. Partnerships like the one between UPI and Singapore's PayNow have set the stage for UPI's global expansion. Imagine traveling abroad and paying for a coffee in another country using the same app you used back home. That's the future UPI is aiming for. The global interest in UPI is more than just admiration. It's an acknowledgement of its potential to reshape economies. Developing countries struggling with similar challenges of financial inclusion view UPI as a model worth emulating. NPCI's collaboration with international players ensures that the UPI success story is not limited to India but serves as a blueprint for a cashless world. Overcoming challenges. No journey is without its hurdles, and UPI faced its fair share. As the system scaled, concerns around cybersecurity emerged. Phishing attempts and frauds tested its resilience, but these challenges also drove greater awareness about digital safety. Technical glitches occasionally disrupted services, reminding everyone of the immense load the system was handling. Yet, these hiccups didn't deter users. Instead, they spurred improvements and innovations. Rural adoption, too, required a concerted effort. Campaigns to improve digital literacy and build trust were crucial in bringing UPI to hinterlands. And while other payment systems still coexist, UPI's open and inclusive approach has given it a unique edge. The challenges weren't just technical, they were also psychological, requiring a shift in how people perceive money and trust in technology. The road ahead. UPI is not just a success story of today, it's a vision for tomorrow. Imagine a world where you don't even need an internet connection to make a payment. NPCI is working on offline payment solutions, ensuring UPI reaches every corner of India, even where connectivity is sparse. The integration of credit cards with UPI is another game changer on the horizon. It will expand UPI's utility, allowing users to transact seamlessly across different financial instruments. The fusion of UPI with emerging technologies like blockchain and AI promises a future where transactions are not just fast but also intelligent and personalized. As artificial intelligence and data analytics come into play, UPI's potential to personalize user experiences and detect fraud will only grow. With initiatives to make UPI global, we may soon see a day when Indian tourists can use their UPI apps in cafes in Paris or markets in Bangkok, turning a domestic triumph into a global phenomenon. UPI's journey is a testament to the power of vision and collaboration. From its humble beginnings to becoming the backbone of India's digital economy, it has transformed lives and redefined possibilities. It's not just a payment system, it's a movement, a revolution that has made India a global leader in digital innovation. So the next time you scan a QR code at a roadside stall or transfer money to a friend with just a few taps, take a moment to appreciate the marvel of UPI. It's more than just technology, it's a story of empowerment, inclusion, and progress. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this narrative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments how UPI has touched your life. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of innovation.